everybody, Amana Intuitive here for our Wednesday predictions reading and 3-card pick. As usual, couple of things. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please like, share, and subscribe. I am trying to get to 500 subscribers, so anybody can like, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And let's see what else. I think that's about it for the moment. Again, Mondays I have my 3-card pick a card. Tuesdays are I channel Super Duper Girl. Wednesdays are today predictions and a 3-card pick. Thursdays are energy readings with a 3-card pick, and Friday are weekend readings with a 3-card pick. So let's get started. We of course are using, I love the Radiant Rider Waite tarot deck for the cards, for the questions. And then if I need a clarifier, I'll be using the Golden Insights Oracle deck. And then for our 3-card pick today, I am using the Golden Future Oracle by Diana Cooper. So that's what we're going to do our 3-card pick with today. That is really just a beautiful, the answers that, try to think of something that really, I don't know, just a really big answers. I think you'll see what I mean. And I apologize. I wish I could, very universal. Anything that you have a question that you'd like a big universal answer to, those seem to be what those oracle cards are best for. Although, you know what? Pick a card and just see what the message is. So the first question, though, now getting back into predictions is, oh, I love this. Okay. Is it possible to have a past life in a place and time with dragons, unicorns, and so-called mythical creatures? So my first, so I'm hearing, yes, absolutely. People are doing that actually now in some of their realities that they create for themselves. So is it possible to have a past life in a place with dragons, unicorns, and so-called mythical creatures? Hold on a second. My cards are just a little bit backwards. I'm going to do a couple more shuffles and let's see what that card flew out. So we're going to keep that card. And let's see what we have here. Woo! You know what? These cards flew out too, but I'm not keeping those because they didn't all the way fly. Oh, I love it. Okay. I'm going to also take a quick card here from this Oracle deck. Whoops, skidoo. All right, here we go. First card that I get on this question is this Page of Swords. This is us learning. So I'm going to say yes, right? Going through, learning, we create our own reality. That's how I look at it. I create my own reality. So if my reality at some point in a past life was I wanted to experience mythical creatures, absolutely. And this here is this beautiful energy, learning, moving forward, just beautiful energy. Look at this. We get this Ace of Cups. Stable, emotional, this always to me is very spiritual card with this, this bird coming down with this chalice and this host. Very spiritual. Yes, absolutely. It's a very spiritual setup that many of us learned a lot from, or those of us who wanted to take part in a life with these mythical creatures. Absolutely. Look at us, the Emperor. This is to me being the leader of our reality and being the leader of our past lives and things. We are going into these past lives knowing what we want to learn. And if that means we want to learn about mythical creatures, and I just heard, even if you wanted to be one, it's not so much that you are having an experience with them, but you could actually have been a mythical creature. This is the leadership that you have in your life to do that. And then the Ace of Pentacles, look at this, a new beginning. Learning, very fertile beginning. 2 aces, two fresh starts to things. Yes. So my answer, is it possible to have a past life with dragons, unicorns, and so-called mythical creatures? I would say absolutely yes. Oh, and here's the other card that I got. I got the B card. And I love this because it says hard work, teamwork, rewards for efforts, focus, and dedication. This to me is yes, you're really dedicated to learning about different, energy systems and different species and the mythical creatures. And you're kind of busy as a bee learning about all these things, whether you're hanging out with them and learning to live with them, or even being one. So my answer to that is a resounding yes. I totally feel it. And, and it could be a past life, and it can also be, I'm hearing, a future life. And it could be even really a parallel life that you are experiencing right now, especially if you're thinking about them a lot. Yes, just to say a resounding yes on that. Okay, so then the next question, and I've always kind of wondered about this. I heard this a long time ago, but I think this is a good question too. Are there other 3D planets like Earth that are harder to live on in the universe, or is Earth the hardest? I'm going to say that there are other 3D planets, and that it all has to do with your perspective on things. Is Earth hard? Yes. Earth to me is like a master's level course to come down here. Life is the school, love is the lesson, right? So you're kind of, to decide to come down here in the zillions and zillions and zillions of infinite souls and, energy forces that can come down here. We only have over about 8 billion. That sounds like a lot. But when you think about all the entities that could be down here in this, having a soul in a human body experience, there really aren't that many who have chosen to come down here. So I'm going to pull a couple cards there. So are there other 3D planets like Earth that are harder to live on in the universe? Or is Earth the hardest? And I'm getting, oh, this is interesting. I am getting, it all has to do with your perspective, okay? Yes, Earth is hard to live on. And if you go to another universe, that some of them are like, even, I'm hearing like there's not, they're like thicker, like the veil is actually thicker than what we have here. Of course, the veil is really changing, but, it's just, the veil is changing. It's getting lighter for us, but there are definitely other planets in our universe where we have like a thicker veil, and we could look at it as being a harder experience. But let's realize that we are having a master's level course down here to move forward. So the cards I get is, the first card I got is the Devil card. And what is this? Having restrictions, right? Having restrictions here and having restrictions on other planets. Again, it's your perspective wherever you're at as to how you want to take that, that experience. Moving forward, the Queen of Swords, moving forward, cutting through things, moving forward, using, ideas, perspectives, looking forward. If, as in any planet, if you can't, or you're not ready to, or you don't want to move forward, cut through, experiences, cut through things, use all the powers of your mind, okay? You can have a hard experience on any of these planets, okay? Also, it's a real significance that you see this cloudiness here, and then it's clear up here. Yes, some of these planets really have, including our planet, can really have a thick veil if you choose to live like that. Other ones you can go on to, and you have a much clearer veil. And then the last card that I did get here was this Hierophant card. And this is just moving forward, learning, moving forward, getting the lessons learned that you need to learn is what I'm hearing. No rush. You can't get it wrong, and it never ends. So there's no rush. But I did pull, it's funny, when I pulled this clarifying card, I did get handcuffs. And it says feeling powerless, being held back, loss of freedom. Again, loss of freedom, right? Restrictions, overly possessive behavior. So if you want to live like that on any of these planets, you certainly can. Or you can really use this Queen of Swords energy to move forward. So yes, are there other planets that are like denser? Is what I'm hearing, the word denser. But it's all what you make of it. And also, yes, this is a hard planet to be on. So that's the second question. The third question: is it possible that our loved ones can call us and leave a message from the other side? I actually had this experience. My dad, about 2 years after he passed away, and he passed away about 12 years ago, I actually looked at my phone, and his name and his phone number from his cell phone, he had passed a couple years. It was just up there. No message. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, oh, Dad left me a message, right? And then I'm like, didn't hear a message, didn't leave a message, but it was on my, I guess, answering machine, I guess you would call it, and I know that's like a very old thing, but yeah, his name and his phone number, his cell phone number were listed there, like he had been a caller. It was really special. So is it possible that our loved ones can call us and leave a message from the other side? Yeah, I would say that they can. Yeah, I mean, the cards I got, beautiful cards. First card, 9 of Cups. Yeah, absolutely. This is a yes card every day of the week, moving forward, emotional stability. they're like looking to communicate with us. They're communicating. I just heard we're communicating with you all the time. You know, you have to slow your mind down, quiet your mind, look for those coincidences. Don't, write them off as just being a coincidence, because they're like, I'm hearing we communicate in coincidences. So that's really, really awesome. Here we go. The Fool card. Look at this. A new beginning, moving forward, always just beautiful, moving forward, a new beginning. I love it. You know, we kind of go on. I heard we kind of go on to the other side. We have a new beginning, but we are still, look at this, but we are still this Three of Wands, but we are still watching over you. All this beautiful golden light. Here we are. And they're like, we're still here watching over you. And for the clarifying card, I got the World Globe. And it says travel opportunities, moving abroad, foreigner, wholeness, completion. So I just get the feeling like this world globe, like, yes, they're just a part of all this universal energy, and we can tap into it, when we want or when we need to. And that, yes, they absolutely can absolutely leave a message from the other side, and they often do. And I just heard, and it's not just by phone, it is by lights flashing, it is by birds, it is by, pretty much anything, that you're like, was that just my, my dad who passed, or was that my mom who? If you're asking that question, I just heard if you're asking that question, then you can pretty much, not all the time, not 100% of the time, because nothing's ever 100% if you ask me, but it kind of crosses your mind that there's a question there. They're thinking about you. They want you to know that they're watching over you, and they're thinking about you. Okay, so then this is my last question here before we get to the 3-card pick. It said, I have what's up when and this happens to me when I think of something, okay, and I don't say it. I do not say it. And it comes up like in my YouTube feed, or like as a search thing on the side, like as advertisements when I'm looking on the internet. And I'm like, okay, I was just thinking about that. I know I didn't mention it. So what is that about? And it says, so are my thoughts powerful enough to do this? Are my thoughts powerful enough without my voice and audibly saying something? Are my thoughts powerful enough? And I just see the word yes in front of my face. Yes. And they're saying, okay, let me pull some cards, but yes. And they're saying, yes, your thoughts are powerful enough. And this is us beginning to show you how you can basically, this is a very easy way to show you how you can manipulate energy and how you can, where thoughts become things. They're like, this is like the first step of it. Oh, that's like pretty cool. I'm just loving it. Okay. All right. So the first card that I got, oh my gosh, is this 3 of Pentacles. This is like us. We're like trying to like build this statue. We're trying to learn. We're trying to move through this veil and trying to connect with the other side. This is like the other side saying, we are sending you the messages, right? And we are hearing when you tell us something, we are communicating with you. And one of the ways we can do it is through those search engines and that bringing stuff up. The Queen of Cups. If your intuition, if you feel like that's the case, absolutely. Then that, if you feel like, hey, I just thought about that, and like, is it my thoughts? Realize, put, whatever your intuition is telling you, put some, kind of rely on it. Put some reliability on it is what I'm hearing. And that's not really a great sentence, but kind of rely on what your intuition is telling you about this stuff. And then the last card that I get is this Knight of Cups coming in with the message. Yes, we are coming in with these messages. We're asking these questions. We're starting to manipulate this energy and move forward. And then the last card that I got is a clarifying card. Is I got Hammer, and it says working things out, hard work, building something, trying to fix things. This is us hard at work, learning how to do this communication with this energy to really, where thoughts become things, right? So we think of it, and they're like, this is just the beginning. And how much fun, because it still puts us, it doesn't give us the stuff. Like we think of it and we automatically get it, but we think about it, but we're watching this process kick in. So, okay. So yeah, I've always wondered about that too. I'm like, I know I did not say anything, and here these things are coming up in my search engine. So, okay, here we go. 3-card pick. Again, it's the Golden Future Oracle by Diana Cooper. So let's see what we have here. Let's pick some cards and do a 3-card pick for this. Golden Future. Okay, Golden Future. Again, these are like big big universal answer type cards. So I don't know if that helps you formulate your question, or just know, pick a card and get a message that, that may resonate with you. Oh, and by the way, if any of these messages don't resonate with you, totally fine. No big deal. Okay, let's see. Let me put them in the order they come out. All right, here we go. So think about which card resonates with you. It's 1, 2, or 3. Think about which card resonates with you. 1, 2, or 3. Don't think too hard. If you picked 1, you got travel. And travel says, find ecological ways to explore the world. I love this because I have been thinking a lot about travel lately, that I need to start doing some and getting out and enjoying, what our world has to offer us, and all the beautiful people and all the beautiful experiences and places. So, and it does say, find ecological ways to explore the world. Those may just be also on our computers, or on those things that we put on our eyes. I forget what those are called, but really just, moving forward, and maybe it might be time to add some travel to your life. Picked card 2, you got spiritual technology. Expand your imagination and share your visions. I love this. If you pick this card, people need to hear your message. So yes, please expand your imagination. Use the technology that we have. You have a message. Share your visions with the world. You have a message. You very well may have a message that needs to be shared with the world. I think we all do. And that's one of the reasons I do what I do, because I have a perspective on things that I would like to share with people. Maybe it helps them, maybe it doesn't. You can take it, you can leave it, it doesn't matter. But I do feel that using this spiritual technology, using all the technology that we currently have to get your message out and to share your visions with the world. And if you picked card 3, the new children, it says, be all you can be. Let's see what... number 3. So here we go. Number 3 is a very spiritual number, Trinity. And yes, be all you can be. If you're wondering if you don't have a story, if nobody's going to listen to you, or you're not important, or whatever, know that God, source, does not make any mistakes. You are worthy. You are here to be all you can be, and to do it really from a place of love. So there you go, my friends. Again, I went through what I do every week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will be back tomorrow with our energy predictions for the week. So there you go. All right, my friends. Namaste.